What is going on, YouTube? I am in the car getting ready for this leg day here, starting off the lifting week here on Monday, heading over to the YMCA to go hop on the pendulum squat here, which is what I'll be starting off with. And I don't know, last week I got 80 pounds on the pendulum squat for 11 reps, so I think it's so difficult with the pendulum squat because it's like, I don't know, it's one of those movements where even adding a small amount of weight makes the actual reps so much harder. I don't know. So anyhow, I'll probably be putting like a 2.5 pound plate, which seems crazy, just be putting like a 2.5 pound plate on. But that might drop me down to like 8 reps, honestly. We'll see what happens. But I think that's pretty much what the agenda is going to be right now. I'm going to try to put 82.5 pounds, so a little change plate on there, and we'll see what happens in terms of reps. And then obviously I'll be moving along to Romanian deadlifts, and then after that I will be doing Smith machine Bulgarian split squats, because Mondays are the group class day in the like turf area where I typically do walking lunges. So I think I'll save those for my Thursday workouts, my Thursday leg day. So that way I can, plus at Crunch Fitness, they've got the runway there, they've got the walkway, so I can just unrack the weight straight from the power rack and go from there, which makes things a little easier to manage in terms of setup and clean up, because it takes me an extra, like, I don't know, 10 minutes to set up walking lunges just for 2 sets at the YMCA, because of they don't have a power rack in their turf area. So I have to kind of like set up like a mini squat rack, honestly. So, but anyhow, I also think I will be rearranging my lying leg curls on Monday. I think I'm going to do my lying leg curls on Monday as well, because I prefer the lying leg curl at the YMCA is honestly an excellent machine. I'm not going to lie. It's probably the best lying leg curl I've used. And the leg curl at Crunch, in terms of the lying leg curl, the prone leg curl, I don't really like it that much. Its range of motion's pretty short. Like I can't get a stretch at the bottom. Like it caps out basically. So anyhow, we'll see what we can get with that today. It's been a week since I actually did that, because I was so excited to use the seated leg curl again. But yeah, so pretty nice workout agenda ahead of us here, and so I'm just gonna get on in there and see what happens weight-wise and rep-wise.
Signals breaking up, fears you're making up, wondering should I just put the phone down. Used to pick up by the second ring, but I'm having second thoughts of everything now. Oh, this has been a dream, now I'm losing sleep. Was it meant to be? Oh, I'm not ready, but I think it's time to make the hard call to call it off. I'll stay steady, but I think it's time to make the hard call to call it off. Oh, I still have tickets for the plane to go out your way. I guess we should stay together till then. I'll skip the baggage claim, have to carry that weight, that's okay. There's never a good time for bad news, no matter how hard I try, we both lose. It's time to make one run from two. There's never a good time for goodbye. Oh, I'm not ready, but I think it's time to make the hard call to call
All right, well, that is the leg day wrapped up. I'm pretty happy with the workout. I mean, I'm pretty sure 82.5 pounds is a lifetime PR for 8 reps. I don't think I've ever hit that for 8 reps. I don't know. I'll have to look at the logbook and make sure and verify, but I got 3 sets of 8. My first set, I was like, okay, I might have a little more left in the tank, but I'm gonna save it here. And because especially on pendulum squat, I feel like that stretch reflex, I only get so many like all out gun it and, you know, rip the band-aid off sets on pendulum squat on the same day at least. So, and I think it has something to do with the stretch reflex on the quad and the deep range of motion. But I was very close to getting a 4th set of 8, very, very close. And I think next week I'll be able to get it for sure. But I got 3 sets of 8 and then 1 set of 7. So very close to that 4 sets of 8. But like I said, I probably could have gotten a set of 9 or 10 if I really went all out. But like I said, I saved some because I wanted to hit straight sets of 8, which I think is a good idea if you're trying to get stronger. Straight sets where you don't go all the way absolute to failure, as long as you're doing multiple sets. If you're just going for like, you know, 3 sets of a quad movement, I feel like you should really be pushing it hard, pushing that envelope, making sure you go at least somewhat within a rep of failure, and really just give it all you've got. But it really is about like fatigue management. For me, I do quite a few sets. I don't know, not as many as I used to, but I still think fatigue management is something that I should be focused on, especially with movements that are extremely taxing like pendulum squat there. It just absolutely wrecks my quads for the next 3 days until my next leg day. So, which is what I want. I want to be right on the edge of being able to recover, but still push hard on my next leg day. So that's kind of the idea there. But yeah, like I said, I'm happy with the way things went today. I was able to keep it moving. The AC broke up front, so like the AC that they just fixed in the actual gym was working overtime, blowing cool air, trying to cool the whole building. So it was really warm in there today. And then, yeah, and so the AC up front was completely shot, which was the opposite of how it was a couple weeks ago. I feel like it's breaking at the worst possible time because it's 7:30 and it's still 90 degrees Fahrenheit here. The car's reading 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just crazy. And we're getting a little bit of a sun shower sprinkle here, which is, you know, typical for Florida. They said it was going to be dry as a bone, and here we are getting rain, which I'm not going to complain about because it decreases the humidity, even if it is for like 15 minutes. It drops that humidity down a little bit, which I appreciate. But yeah, other than that, good workout. Was able to keep it moving. Got my ab work and my calf work in as well. My last set of calves I took to failure and I got 17 reps again. So happy about that. I did straight sets of 15 until that. So if I don't know, maybe could have gotten more if that was my first set, but on my final set I was within at least 2 reps of failure, which is where I want to be for growth. You know, I want to be able to get within 1 to 2 reps of failure just to manage fatigue, but still push hard and grow muscle. So that's the idea there. But now I'm heading on back to the house because I got some of these rollerblade wheels for an office chair, which I think, because I was looking into it and everybody's like, oh, if you get a floor mat for like the floor, like a glass floor mat or even a plastic one or even a glass one, the chances of it breaking or getting scuffed up after a year or 2 or even 3 years is significantly higher than if you just were to get some nice rollerblade caster wheels. So that's what I decided to do instead for this office chair. And so yeah, those came in the mail today and I'm going to put those on and see how that goes. But yeah, other than that, not too much else to report today, and just very happy with the way this leg workout went, and appreciate y'all for watching the video. But yeah, if you liked it, leave a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Drop a comment with anything you guys are thinking, and subscribe for more content just like this. Until next time, later.